My name is Ray Sobel. I retired from a number of occupations, and now my avocation is art. But my concern is about being an atheist and being involved in that activity. While I go to the Unitarian Universalist congregation, which is the easiest place to go for that, I basically find myself as an atheist, a member of the American Humanist Association. I do that because I find that they're activists, and that's what I've always been my life, no matter whether it was the civil rights movement or the anti-Vietnam or the anti-Iraq or nuclear testing in the atmosphere or what it is. I've always been on the streets. I'm openly an atheist, and so I have no problem with that. And at my age, it's time everyone comes out. I had spent 3.5 years in the Navy in World War II, and I don't recall once Pledge of Allegiance. There was no God, no Pledge of Allegiance. There was no services I went to, so 3.5 years I did fine. I gave 3.5 years of my life, 1 year in the Pacific. Just recently, a few days ago, doorbell rang, and 2 Jehovah's Witnesses came to the door. I didn't know who they were, but I recognized soon that there was going to be some religious approach. And there was a tall, middle-aged guy, and there was another one who was dressed much nicer, and he was kind of like training the other, I thought. And they said, "We're here to tell you and ask you whether you're living a life of Christ," and so on. And I said, "I'm sorry, you're talking to the wrong person." I said, "I'm an atheist." And the first younger guy, his mouth dropped open. And the other guy, who had a nice hat and trench coat, I think his Adam's apple he swallowed, But we had a long talk. And I explained to him, that I have all the same values you have if you're concerned about caring for other people, and the golden rule, I said, and your brother's keeper, and all those things, I said. And I've lived a life of service. I've, fought for civil rights. I've fought against segregation. I've fought against preventing wars that were lied to us in Iraq and Vietnam. I said so. And my kids are great. They've all gotten educated, and I'm married for 65 years. So I said, I'm living a good life. I basically believe in reason, science, and those two things are the basis of it. And this is the only life we have, and we make the best of it for ourselves and for others. And Horace Mann said, I gave a talk recently on humanism, and he said, you should be ashamed to die if you haven't done something to progress the world of humanity. That just about covers everything, doesn't it?